Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show with Mike and T-Roy. What up, T?
Hey, pal.
How are you, buddy?
I'm all right.
It's a damn good-looking sweatshirt.
It is fine, isn't it?
I thought I was wearing the dopest sweatshirt today.
Nope, you came in second.
I came in second.
Sorry.
And a distant one at that.
Close. It was close. Closer than you think, but
No, that's a
yeah, far and away the best.
fine-looking sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And
Any idea where you could get something like
yeah, as a matter of fact, now that you mentioned it, I do. RadioFor1.com. Perfect for the holidays.
this? Oh, they are coming up, aren't they?
They are right around the corner. We've got Thanksgiving, and then Xmas is right there. So you can get your T-shirts, tank tops, sweatshirts. Check out the Amazon link. I know you sons of bitches are shopping your asses off on Amazon.
40 days till Christmas.
Is that it? Wow. Oh, God.
Yikes.
Amazon Canada is there. I know we've got a lot of neighbors to the north, dear friends of ours, that had asked us about that. We made sure that was active. So if you're in Canada, please just click on the Amazon Canada link. My Pillow, just use promo code TDC. Get your slides, your slippers, your pillows, your sheets, whatever. Groupon is there for those that enjoy Groupon.
I'm a groupener.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
I've never really done it.
There's a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah, it looks like they got a lot of good stuff on there.
Definitely.
Also, you can link to our Patreon page, and we're adding new content all the time. Bonus episodes, news we didn't get to, all kinds of stuff. So please check that out. It's a great way to support the show. All those are great ways to support the show. How was your day? Was it just freezing out there?
It was fucking cold.
Another one of those?
Yeah. Yep. It was literally freezing because it was like 32 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Every time I looked out the window, it seemed like it was flurries.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to have about 2 inches by the time I go to work in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No. But
Yeah, I had to go to my doctor, the one that does my epidurals. I had to go see him today, and he's like, dude, you're out of conservative options. So it's time for surgery.
all right.
So I don't even know what that entails, or, he's like, well, there's two ways to do it. They could clean it up, or they can insert a bunch of screws and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, probably not. You got to meet with a surgeon.
Figure all that out.
Yeah,
and
look at the MRI.
He gave me two that he really recommends, two surgeons. So now I got to get that ball rolling. I'm not looking forward to that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't know how long that wipes you out for. If it's one of those like you're up the next day and running around.
I mean, it
if you gotta
depends.
lay low,
I've heard different things. I mean, I've heard that it's, like somebody with my job, it's a lot longer because it's just the physical nature of what I do. I'd
Right.
be laid up before I could really go back to work.
Sure.
But, for you, I think you could pretty much not miss a beat.
As long as I can sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy what they do nowadays, like hips and knees and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
You get up and walk out of the hospital. It's
Knees are
crazy.
brutal, but hips are not too bad, and I think shoulders are not bad.
I don't know.
I can't remember which it is. One of them, I think it's the knees, are just fucking brutal.
My shoulder was a nightmare.
Was it?
Yeah, labor.
Yeah. My dad had shoulder, and his was fine. He was up and out about the next day, and he wore a sling for a few weeks or something. But other than that, it was not that big a deal. So, anyways, I'll keep everybody posted on what's next.
Oh, can't
Just
wait.
Doesn't seem to end. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And it's yeah. So I guess I've but I said, yeah. What about that? I heard there's something you can do, like an implant, where it just kind of deadens the nerves. He's like, yeah, not for L4, L5. Doesn't work for that. So, he's like, you've done, meds, you've done, physical therapy, you've done, these gabapentin, like all the conservative things you can do, you've done. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I guess your decision has been made.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Hopefully it goes well.
Something to look forward to.
Hopefully your guy didn't come in last in his class.
I don't think so. At least not the pain guy. Hopefully the surgeons are up to snuff too.
That's what I meant.
I'm sure they will be. They come highly recommended from Dr. Schwartzman, who I like. So
Well, good.
yeah.
Ooh, good Jewish doctor. Nice.
Yeah. Wait. No, I think I screwed that up.
Well,
Something close. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
all right. I'm staying by
Let's just go with
Schwartzman.
Yeah, let's go with Jewish doctor. No, I fucked up his name, but
It's your doctor. How'd you mess it up?
because I have so many doctors, sometimes I just screw them up.
Good talk.
Yeah. Now, I should explain The plan was to do a DFAS show today,
Yeah.
and then do a TDC podcast. That was the plan. And about 15 minutes ago, I got a text from Henson, and he feels awful. And he's like, dude, I'm so sorry. I scheduled this programming on the station. We had to move it because the Commanders were playing last night on Monday Night Football in the Virginia, Washington area. And so they had to move programming to today. And so he's got to run this thing, whatever this show is, that starts in about 20 minutes. So I was like, all right, let's just pick another day, whatever.
Sure.
We'll go Friday or something.
A little monkey wrench.
Yeah, so T and I can do our show today, and then we'll either tomorrow or Friday we'll do something with Greg. But I promise we haven't bailed on it, but it is what it is, and I understand the rigors of running a radio station. Not personally, but I've seen people do it, and they're constantly pulled in different directions. But
A lot of pans in the fire, I'm sure.
yeah, exactly. I really wanted to talk to him and get more of an update than just what's being reported about this UVA student that went on a little murder spree with the football team.
Did some shooting.
Yeah. Shot 5 people, killed 3. I mean,
Percentage-wise, pretty good.
not bad.
Yeah.
Right? 3 out of 5. I mean, yeah. And I think they were all football players.
Okay.
Yeah. So his dad now, the shooter's dad, senior, Christopher Darnell Jones Sr. is stuck in one of those impossible situations where media's knocking on his door going, what's up with your fucked up kid? And he's like, love my kid.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Good. Yeah. Not sure what happened there.
Can you imagine like the cops, FBI knocking on Don's door or my parents' door being like, you're not going to leave what Troy did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he decided not to just fucking go beat someone's ass who bothered him. No, he decided to shoot up a fucking football team.
Has he talked yet? Has he given a statement or anything?
Little bit. There's no motive yet. It sounds like maybe he was bullied and maybe he was paranoid.
Okay.
So I don't know. It sounds like he excelled in football in high school, was on the team at some point. So who knows if he's got some sort of, brain thing going on.
Yeah, possibly.
It seems like a lot of these
CTE.
guys.
You never know.
Yeah. I know when they talk about Aaron Hernandez when he ended up hanging himself. Brilliant the way he did it too. The way he he's a big dude, but he tied the noose around like the jail bars and then loaded the floor up with ketchup and mustard so he couldn't get his footing.
Oh, yeah. Smart.
So it was like, oh no, I'm not gonna have any second guesses here. Yeah. He just ends up doing the splits and shit, sliding all over his fucking cell. So anyway, he says that he was paranoid and said people have been picking on him weeks before his campus gun rage. His father said. Jones Jr., 22 years old, was a former member of the school's football team, was arrested Monday after a massive 13-hour manhunt. The violence erupted near a parking garage just after 10:15 p.m. Sunday.
I thought they had him. No, it took that long?
Yeah. Yeah. They locked down the whole campus and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they got him right away. I didn't pay that much attention to the story. I guess.
Yeah. No, there was a big, I heard 12 hours. Now they're saying 13-hour manhunt.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, bus full of students returned from Charlottesville from seeing a play. Deshaun Perry, who was a linebacker who was playing on Saturday, was killed, as was Lavelle Davis Jr., a wide receiver, Devin Chandler, Dontavion Wicks and Mike Hollins were injured but survived. I guess Mike Hollins is a running back. He was in stable condition last I knew. His dad, speaking of his son's arrest, said he was a sensitive young man that seemed excited to celebrate his 23rd birthday. I don't think of like guys on a college football team being bullied. Big kid, big smile. Maybe they are.
And maybe it has something. Bullying goes a lot of ways, not just, be bigger and tougher.
Right.
Teasing, ridiculing.
Yeah.
Things like that, humiliating. Maybe it's for whatever reason he was not on the team. That was a bit of a sore topic with him, perhaps. And they like to needle him for that. I don't know. I'd love for this guy to say something so we know.
I do remember, I don't know if you'll remember this, but you were around for quite a bit of this. When I was dealing with the Lions, so you're going back to 97, 98, 99, those years, there were, we were hanging out with a lot of those players, like the whole offensive line or ragtag bunch of guys, a couple linebackers, a running back, we'd go out with a big group of guys, and there definitely seemed to be some guys on that team that were not treated awesome by his team.
No, right, of course. Yeah, it's like anything else. There's a hierarchy.
Yeah. And it's like, here's a guy that's, getting standing ovations on the field. I'm thinking of one guy in specific. He was a lineman. He was a down lineman on the offensive line, white guy. And, I remember guys fucking with him quite a bit. Mm-hmm. To the point where it was like they're talking shit to me about him, and I'm like, yeah. Like
fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What a dork. See, here he is playing in the NFL, and I'm like, yeah, what you guys said.
Yeah,
sure, that's true. So I guess it can go on, at any level.
Every level.
Jones Sr. expressed disbelief that his son was involved, said he wished to speak with his son face to face so he could find answers, while also insisting that he is not a bad kid. That's kind of like line number one from a parental unit. Of course. Not a bad kid. Well, murder 3 people and shoot 2 others. I mean,
that's I don't know what got him to that point, but if he didn't have a history of any kind of violence or trouble in the past, which didn't seem like, I know I read something with police had him on the radar because he made some comment about having a gun a while back.
Yes, there was also a hazing investigation.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he got some fucking things in the butt and just couldn't let it go.
Yeah, maybe
there was some UVA.
You think there was a hooty-hoo
perhaps
situation in the locker room?
It's very possible. I don't know.
He played football for Petersburg High School and excelled. His dad telling a local news outlet he was everybody's friend. Everybody loved Chris. Isn't that the name of a TV show?
Everybody hates Chris.
Oh,
yeah. Everybody loves Raymond, but everybody hates Chris.
Gotcha. Big difference.
Yeah. One's white, one's black.
Yeah, true. He says last time he spoke to his son, he said something was wrong. His son seemed normal when they spoke. He said he visited the house to do laundry, and they sat and talked. Some people have been giving him a hard time, but he was still upbeat. I don't know what happened between then and now to cause this to happen. Some people were picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it. I told him, just go to school. Don't pay it any mind. He was really paranoid when I talked to him. He was paranoid about something. What happened? Why did it get this far? Why he could have called me? I don't know why he didn't call me Saturday. If he had called me Saturday, I think maybe I could have talked him out of the things. Maybe, hopefully.
Probably.
Yeah, he's facing 3 counts of second-degree murder. I don't know why those wouldn't be first-degree murder, but seems premeditated. And
well, I mean, yeah, it depends on the circumstances, I guess. I mean, premeditated means you have to just plan on going to do it and do it.
Yeah.
Having a gun and getting into an argument and pulling it and shooting somebody is not premeditated. That would be second-degree murder.
Yeah. But it sounds like he was lying in wait. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
It'll be good to talk to Greg, whenever we talk to him next, because he was kind of diving into
boots
this
on
story.
The ground in there.
Yeah, I think so, where the station is. So,
sure.
He was thinking bullying. I was thinking homo or bullying. You know? I don't know.
Had a bit of both, perhaps.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Let's find out more about that hazing incident, shall we?
Yeah. A lot of times ends up. I mean, sometimes people are just taped to a goalpost.
Sometimes the goalpost goes inside.
Yeah. Exactly. So, who knows? Who knows?
Sometimes they're on the goalpost.
I think the best thing to do is just avoid sports.
Yeah.
And fraternities.
Oh.
Yeah, there's too many things going in butts nowadays, T.
Yeah.
That
was not the case when I was in sports.
No one even came close to like flicking my pecker or sticking something in my can.
No.
Never happened. Not even a little bit.
Surprising in soccer. I think that would just be like foreplay.
All right, that's enough. Did you see any hazing back in the football days?
No, I mean, yes. Who was it? Somebody got taped to the goalpost once.
Yeah, I remember doing that to a kid once.
And I mean, there was, bullying, of course, just bullshit, but not anything crossing the line that I'm aware of.
It's just so weird.
And nothing in the butt.
Nothing at all. You're sure of that?
Pretty positive.
Yeah.
Nothing in mine and nothing that I ever witnessed.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good.
Whether that happened somewhere along the lines, it's possible, I suppose. But
anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
It's weird when you think about historically for probably 100 years. People have been bullied, obviously, on sports teams and schools and whatever level. No matter, there's always a hierarchy. To your point.
Ooh.
And so, people have been hazed and bullied forever, and a lot of times pretty brutally, especially back in the day.
Can be, for sure.
I think a lot of that has subsided on some level because people are more aware of it. One thing that is definitely different nowadays versus when we were growing up is I could see someone being bullied to the point of suicide. I don't know that I could have ever imagined someone being bullied to the point of like coming in and shooting up your classmates.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's where we've taken a turn in society.
And what is that? Is that like
I don't know. It's probably better
to just murder your classmates?
than killing yourself.
Well, but basically you're killing yourself too.
Okay, but I don't know.
I don't know that that's the best advice you've ever given out.
No, it's fine. That's what it is. But I mean, you're the victim. So
Yeah. I've always said it's a miracle Eric didn't shoot up his school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like someone that was picked on constantly all those years, such
He
a
just doesn't
gentle.
have that. He doesn't have that fucking gene in him.
I know, but so easy to push around and bully and gullible.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's gotten much better through the years. But if you would have met him 10 years ago, I can't even describe to you the level of awkward and goofy. I think about, like, he didn't get better by the time he was 26 when I met him. He would have gone through his early teens and high school. Like, it would have been horrible back then.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, shows up in his sister's jeans one day and they all recognize it. That would have been devastating to me. I would not have.
What do you got there? Jordache? What are you doing?
Chic jeans.
Oh, shit.
Chick, chic, whatever it was. Yeah, he showed up in his sister's chick jeans. And everyone was like, dude, are you wearing women's chic jeans? Yeah.
Hey, I mean, sometimes
He's
you
not
bring
helping
shit
himself.
You bring your shit on yourself, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Were they bedazzled?
I don't know what's worse, shitting your pants in grade school or showing up in your sister's jeans.
Boy, yeah, neither one of those are good.
Yeah, because, you know, there's chick Levi's where you could get away and it's like, pretty sure that's a fucking woman's figure cut.
Pretty
but
tapered on the end there. So.
yeah, it's kind of got a big ass. Seems a little
mom jeans. What do you got going on there?
Seems a little wobbly in the fucking hips.
Bit high waisted.
Bit high waisted. Yeah, yeah. But you
whoever
show up with
decided to bring
chic. There was
those
no
back?
men's chic.
Whoever decided to bring the mom jeans look back right now should be shot.
Fuck them, by the way.
Oh my God.
Is that? I'm sorry,
worst.
ladies.
It's the worst.
The worst look.
Yeah.
The worst.
From yoga pants to mom jeans.
Yeah.
Thanks,
dude.
Fuck.
It's I don't know if mom jeans, if that defines the high, like above your belly button jean.
Like squared butt. Like
Fuck.
Yeah. No.
It is a hideous look.
Terrible look.
Hideous. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a dick about it.
No, it's absolutely true.
But it's a hideous look.
It's
Unless you're a
inexcusable.
50-year-old mom,
Yeah.
you know, then you can wear them.
I
Obviously.
mean, like it became a fad. My kids were wearing them. My daughter, I was like, "What the fuck are those?"
yeah.
Like,
Sky
what?
was wearing.
This is what everybody wears. I'm like, everybody's stupid.
Yeah. You're gonna regret that.
We've been there and done that.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
Yeah. Sky was wearing, I think, boys Levi's jeans, which is pretty popular nowadays too.
All right.
Yeah. So they roll the cuffs at the bottom, and you can just tell by the cut that they're.
Sure.
She probably got them from a guy. She probably didn't go shopping for them.
Who knows?
But that's kind of a cool look too, because it's not like super up to the fucking chin.
Yeah.
Like so many of them look like. But yeah, I mean, and I've seen smoking hot women look like shit wearing those pants.
Exactly.
Like models, movie stars,
Yeah.
and you see them, and it's just like.
Like Scarlett Johansson we saw in that commercial with that whatever fucking haircut thing she's got going on there.
Yeah, full lesbian.
Oh my God, yeah, looks
Something.
There you go. See, now you got it. That's the haircut.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
So that haircut makes me almost not want to have sex with you.
yeah. And I was like, dude, settle down. And you were like, back it up. And I just backed up the
You missed it
commercial.
the first time.
I missed it. Yeah, you were like, that haircut almost makes me not want to fuck Scarlett Johansson. I was
And
like,
that's saying
all right, settle down, Roops. Backed it up. And I was like,
Oh.
yeah, she looks like a 12-year-old boy. I don't think I want to fuck her anymore either. Yeah.
I don't know why somebody would do that on purpose. Maybe they were
Yeah.
just tired of people wanting to bang them, so just muff it up a little bit.
I wonder if her husband gets on her about that, or
I
if he
bet he
can't
gets
say
on her.
shit. If he's just like, well, I'm banging Scarlett Johansson, I can't really bitch about her stupid haircut.
I would think Jost has got some jokes.
Maybe.
I think he could say some
Yeah, but
things.
that is such an unbalanced level.
I don't know.
I mean, for whatever reason, I think of the Saturday Night Live cast as like not really stars.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Look at Pete Davidson's fucking body
Yeah.
count.
Yeah,
Emily
yeah,
Ratajkowski now.
yeah. But
on,
he's
dude.
he's
It's almost a joke.
he's long been known to have a huge hog, though.
Okay.
Huge,
Sure.
huge.
Yeah. Well,
So-
there's lots of big dicks out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to think on some level, like the amount of hot chicks that he's piling up, it's Warren Beatty-like. It really is in his prime.
Yep.
And so when I got to think on some level, women are like, okay, I got to see what Kim Kardashian saw.
Yeah, maybe.
I got to see who's the fucking smoking hot singer before that?
Oh, yeah.
A little tiny chick.
Yeah.
The hell was her name? You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Her, and he's piled up quite a few that some chicks would go, okay, I got to see what all the hype is about. You looking for her name?
Yeah. Let's see.
God,
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande, yeah.
Strong.
Yeah,
Kate
strong.
Beckinsale.
Yeah. Is that
Kim
was he in Kate Beckinsale too?
He was in Kate Beckinsale.
Wow.
Yep. Deep.
I had no
From
idea.
what I hear, deeply. In
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, to the back wall.
I don't know. Yeah. From the windows to the walls.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of these people are. Carly Aquilino, MTV's Girl Code comedian.
Yeah, I'm sure she's smoking. I bet if he goes full on, like to the hilt, it pops out the back of them looking like almost a tail.
Maybe. Well,
Speaking of SNL,
okay.
the cast, Dave Chappelle was
Oh,
on,
yes, he did. He
we
hosted.
watched that over the weekend. I have gone out of my way to ignore SNL.
For the most part, yep.
The most I'll do, I think you and I will do is fast forward right to the weekend update.
Yep. I'll see how bad they embarrass themselves in the cold open.
Yep.
And it absolutely depends on who the guest and or musical, the host and the musical guest are.
Right.
And what I watch, if I watch the opening monologue. And
Yeah.
If it's somebody I can give a shit about, I generally wouldn't even bother.
The new guy they have doing Trump is great.
It is a great Trump.
It's a great Trump.
Yeah, it is.
Why they're still doing Trump, I don't know, but they can't let that go. I didn't think I thought there were some moments in this SNL that were okay. Seemed less, like what was so great was that everybody could kind of laugh at the same polarizing figures, whoever they were, nobody was off limits.
Right.
Back when David Spade was roasting Hollywood, or, they were all taking their shots at anybody political, anybody that was famous.
Yeah.
Nobody was off limits. But now it's
Yeah, they didn't really
just-
choose a side. They were just attacked everybody. What was funny, what was current,
Right.
was on the table.
And it worked. And now it had gotten so partisan. So I just haven't watched a single episode in years.
Yeah.
So I if Chappelle's on there, I'll
They're not
definitely-
any good. I mean, you're not missing anything.
No,
It is
no.
and getting worse by the day.
Well,
That's why I thought somebody was Chappelle on there. Like, okay, let's see what kind of skits they put together. Let's see what they do.
Yeah.
He's not going to come out there and bomb.
right.
So, and his monologue was fantastic.
His monologue's great. Always is.
Sure.
There's always going to be a lot of race shit.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do. And he's got his perspective, and that's fine. It looked like they were shoehorning in the new cast members.
Well, they have to because everybody else bailed.
Yeah.
So,
So they're giving them, they're just kind of bringing them in one by one, and it's like, who the fuck is this? And it's like they're
none of them really jumped off the screen at me.
no,
No. In fact, a couple of them should have just walked off stage, I thought.
right. You mean the fat lesbian one who was
Yeah, the
non-binary or whatever?
yeah,
That
there was
one
there was a white kid that was just looked like he was starstruck.
yeah.
He was,
And then they got
about to
the
piss himself.
weekend update guy that jumped on, the Mexican dude.
Oh yeah,
So they've got to run with that. That
and
he's
the girl.
Mexican.
There was a chick too.
Yeah.
whatever her bit was.
Well, Chappelle, as you said, he did a 15-minute monologue.
Yeah.
By the way, we have to check it out because a new stand-up dropped on Netflix, I believe, today with Neil, who was Chappelle's writing partner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know who I mean.
Of course.
New one just dropped on Netflix, though, so we'll have to check that out. He's great.
Yep.
So here's what Dave did.
Brennan.
Neil Brennan, thank you. He kept them guessing right until the last minute. So when they did the rehearsal, he did a totally different monologue.
Okay.
And was like, "Yep, that's my monologue."
Sure.
And they're like, "Okay, cool." And then he went out there and was
Did something totally different.
totally different.
Good for him.
Did 15 minutes. Was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to have them tell me what I can and can't do." He was catching a lot of shit for allegedly normalizing anti-Semitism. Is that what you picked up out of his?
Not in the least.
Yeah. I mean, he was talking about anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
I don't know
He
how
was,
that
poking fun
normalizes
at
it.
Kanye and talking about that.
Kyrie Irving, some great jokes in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would say that that's normalizing
No, not at all.
anti-Semitism. And he opened by saying, I wanted to read a statement. I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms and stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that, Kanye, is how you buy yourself some time.
It's a great
And
open.
what was the other line he had that I thought you and I were both laughing at?
Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble.
Yeah, or something like that. The way he worded it was...
That's exactly how he worded it.
Was that exactly it?
I mean, maybe I didn't say it as funny. I don't have the timing of a Chappelle.
No, you do
I think
not.
that was pretty much verbatim.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. If nothing else, it's worth watching that.
Yeah,
And then the rest.
He got an N-bomb in there. I was surprised.
Yeah. He's done that before.
Yeah.
He's not afraid, and he's allowed. I mean,
I know. Well, I mean, allowed to say it, yes, but I mean, allowed to broadcast it, maybe a little different story.
no, not after 10 p.m.
Okay.
So after 10 p.m., you can literally say anything after 10 p.m.
I know you can.
Yeah.
But whether
They're not going to tell Chappelle he can't drop an N-bomb.
understand.
Not going to happen. But between 10 p and 6 a, you can technically say anything you want. Nobody does.
Yeah.
But that is a safe zone. So him at 11:30 or whatever, coming out doing the monologue, no problem.
All right.
No problem.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly. I don't think I'm going to watch more unless Dave hosts again.
Yeah.
But I love that attitude of doing a fake monologue just to throw them off.
Exactly.
And apparently during that fake monologue, he brought up the writers that were taking a knee because he was hosting and because
Right.
of all the problems with the closer and transphobia and whatnot. And so he did a couple jokes about that. And apparently that caused a big dust up backstage.
Oh, did
People
it?
were furious.
Oh, my God.
But it didn't make the broadcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, whatever.
God, what a fucking genius that dude is.
He is. He
Just
really is.
so good,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, he's almost
so good.
It's almost not even comedy anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
It's like a
and
social
it's delivered,
commentary.
Right. Exactly. He's just sort of become the greatest storyteller of all time.
Well, I know. I was talking to Raj about this a year ago or so, and he was taking a real issue with. I think most of them were woke comics. Who he's like, this is fucking bullshit. These people have no business having a Netflix special. How hard it is for like decent comics to get a Netflix special, and they're just handing them out to any woke asshole.
Of course.
And he said,
Chicks.
these people, yeah. He said these people are doing a TED talk. They're not. Where's the fucking jokes? You're just doing a TED talk up there.
Yeah.
You're lecturing people. Chappelle, while being socially conscious, also delivers the fucking jokes. That's the difference I see with him.
Sure. Yeah.
Where he can play both sides of that and kind of he can do 20 minutes or an hour on George Floyd, but still keeps the hits coming.
He can make it funny.
Yeah.
But make his point.
Exactly. Switching gears completely. Well, not completely. A lot of times we bitch about the trans community. Or I
you do. Sure you do. Yeah.
I do. Hey, stop making the news, and I won't have to fucking report about it. Talk about it.
All right.
But every once in a while, you get one of these trans people, and you go, God damn, if I didn't know.
Okay.
Smoking hot, kind of thing
Yeah.
where you're like,
Well, they're out there.
they're out there.
Yeah.
And so when we're talking about, they're going through the runner-up phases for Miss America.
Okay.
So they're doing all the individual state type things, and this one is in New Hampshire, I guess, something like that.
Not Miss Thailand or anything?
No. This is, let's see. I want to make sure I get this right. In New Hampshire, yeah. So they've got prelims and stuff, and so this lady, just a lady, won the Miss Greater Dairy title, and next up is the Miss New Hampshire.
Okay.
So
Miss Greater Dairy?
yeah, DERRY.
All right.
So there's a Miss Greater Dairy Scholarship Program set up by the Miss America organization, welcomes contestants between the ages of 17 and 24 who are judged on, what do you think a Miss America contestant would be judged on?
Oh, boy.
Just check them off the list.
Yeah. Let's see. Just tell me. I don't even want to guess the shenanigans.
I would think it would just be like hotness.
Yeah, I know.
Like it
but
ends there.
It's not. No, of course not.
Right.
It's going to be a question and Q&A. And,
Yeah. So they are judged on their achievements in scholastic,
Oh, okay, sure.
aptitude.
Okay, all right.
sure
You
what
got to
that-
come out and juggle, or what do you got to do?
I don't know
the
what
talent. It's the talent
aptitude.
part portion of the competition.
Maybe they meant attitude and they just misspelled it.
I don't think so. I think it's that you have to be able to like do.
What's
something.
the definition of aptitude?
Being able to do stuff. I think. Let's see.
Okay, that would make sense.
Right? Wouldn't it?
Well, it's not talent because the next thing on the list is talent, and then character.
Oh, all right. Aptitude, a natural ability to do something. Come on.
Did you cheat and look that up?
Come on.
That was awesome.
That was pretty spot on there.
That was very.
Go
much
back and check the
spot on.
tape. I think that's almost exactly what I said.
I think it is too. Community service. Do you give a shit about the community service that your hot chicks do? No, me either.
No, they have to be. They have to benefit their community. They have
And
to be good people.
poise, yeah, and poise.
Keep a book on top of the head. Poise.
I think that would be posture,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But those are the things. They don't even mention hotness, smoking hot body. How their titties look in a bikini.
I know that's a real shame.
Like none of that stuff.
Well,
So anyway,
good for Miss fucking Dairy here.
So in April, the business management student will compete against other local title holders to become Miss New Hampshire 23.
Poise is graceful and elegant bearing in a person.
Okay.
Graceful and elegant.
Yeah. So some people are critical of this, saying that the competition's gone too woke, allowing opportunities to be stolen away from female contestants. So Brian Nguyen, 19, is the lady.
All right.
One, and can you find her? Can you find Brian in there? Because like I was saying, when you get one that's like that will fool everybody, and you're
Yes.
like, wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
That's next level hot. And it's like, I don't even care if that thing's got a cock and ball set between its legs.
Wow.
That is hot.
Wow.
Can you pick her out?
I
know you're
think-
gonna say the girl in the green dress.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you it's not her.
See, I was thinking like middle row, far left. That's
In the black?
Yeah, well, right behind the one in the black, like with the.
Oh
I
yeah.
was thinking that one looks a little duty, but I mean, I guess.
See, go to the next picture.
All right, let's go through here. Let's see.
If you're watching us on YouTube right now, TDC Podcast.
Wait.
No. That's someone who complained about it.
Oh yeah. Well, then there's yeah.
And I don't know what's to complain about. I mean, as far like if you saw her at a bar,
This is this face say it all right here. Like the fuck.
oh my God, that's hilarious. I didn't even notice it. I was so entranced by the hotness of Brian.
I know. I can't. I mean, I can't
my
blame
God.
you there.
Are her arms folded in the background like the fuck, really?
I think it's a clap. Like, oh Jesus. Fucking really?
Look at him
This is what
smiling
we're
in the
doing?
background like, yeah. this
Right?
is-
What'd you say that he won? He's the Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah. I love the first picture because
It gives a real perspective.
well, look at everybody else, and it's like you just know the special one. And you can see by the dress that is so long, different than every other of the ladies' dresses. And look how proud she is too,
Right.
to be the winner.
Oh man, that's really.
And look how happy those girls are for her. You know?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they all have crowns and sashes, so they apparently all have won something at this point.
Wait, why do all the girls' sashes come down like a safety belt where you can see Miss America, blah blah blah?
Goes to the bottom of their dress. This one's like hugs the dude's
Yeah,
armpit.
it starts up at her earlobe. You can't really read
Oh boy,
it.
yeah.
So yeah, I think we're on the right path though.
Okay.
You know, I really do. This is and I really hope people will check out the pictures.
Yeah.
And there she is, just thrilled.
Oh.
And I got to tell you, I've never rooted for New Hampshire
There
in
she
anything.
is, Miss America.
Now there's another hot chick too.
These are the ones that complained.
No, these are other ladies.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just a lady. Now she sued because she was like, "This is fucking bullshit. They won't let me in the ladies pageant."
Uh-huh.
And the judge went, "They don't have to let your dude cock and ball set into the pageant. Sorry."
So you're telling me Miss Samoa over there won over this chick?
No. That chick won Mrs. Great Britain back in 98.
Okay.
Holding it together, by the way,
Yeah.
from 98.
All right. Yeah, good job.
So I won Miss Great Britain competition in 98. Aside from all the glitz and glamour on the surface, it involved a lot of time and effort. Seeing the news that Brian won the pageant made me think how I would feel if I was beaten by a large biological male after spending months training and preparing for the contest. Winning the competition opened up a world of opportunities to me, a result of being allowed to fairly compete in an era absent woke ideology. Sadly, these young women today are not being given the same chance. She went on to accuse the pageant of being desperate to appear woke. And,
Clearly, because, all right, break this down a little bit.
Okay.
Just tell me, based on, so you gave us the criteria for this competition.
Scholastic, aptitude, talent, character, community service, and poise.
Okay. So I would like to see Brian's resume
Yeah.
to make sure that those categories all stack up and are clearly head and shoulders above the rest of them like he is.
Yeah. So he did way more community service.
Must have.
Yeah.
And clearly way more poised than these other lovely ladies.
Well, you can see that in the picture.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't scream poise, I don't know what does.
I mean, nothing says elegance and grace.
The pageant has since removed information from the website regarding the amount Brian won through her scholarship from their website.
Okay.
I wonder why that would be.
Not sure.
I wonder if people were pissy and like,
Yeah,
really, you're
'cause
taking $5,000 away from an actual chick
Of course.
to give it to Brian.
It's one thing if it's just your stupid crown and sash, fine. Have
Right,
it.
right.
Oh, there's real money involved in this.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's what we're seeing with the a lot of times, and it might be the time of year where it's going on, but the female skating competitions,
Okay.
skateboarding,
Oh,
where it's like, yeah, I came in third to two guys, and my prize money was $50, and they each got $5,000 and new skateboard contract. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like real shit. If you're a kid, if you're a 15-year-old girl
Yeah.
who's been skating her whole life, and
you can be the best chick.
yeah, and you're not even
going to be the dude.
close. Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. So, and the lack of shame, the lack of awareness that so many of these people have for like what their fellow contestants have gone through
Yeah.
is just, it's mind blowing.
So, how about is it? Would it be? It would be worse if this dude didn't win. Like the outrage would have been like, "Oh my God, you didn't give that dude the
That's got to be the fear,
the Dairy
right?
Queen title."
Yeah, that's got to be the fear that if we don't place this person winning it, then we run the risk of looking like it was a
There's nothing sacred anymore. For the love of God,
no.
There's nothing sacred anymore.
Look, this is the end of these ridiculously stupid pageants. When you're down to,
Yes.
oh, they're scholastic, they're aptitude, talent, character, community service, and poise. All bullshit.
Yep.
All bullshit.
Well,
if
is
that
it?
was the case,
Is it? Because it's clearly not about being hot.
historically, though, no one gave a shit about that. It was funny as shit to go on Monday morning and laugh hysterically at the dumbass answers these girls would give.
Of course.
Like, oh my God, I'm just want world peace. They wouldn't even answer the question. They would have some prepared moronic statement that they would spit
shoehorn
out.
whatever what they had to say into whatever answer they had to give.
And if we're to honestly believe that this is about schooling, okay, fine. When you're talking about late teens, blah, 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 college age, fine. You want to have scholastic mean something. Aptitude, what did you say was the definition?
Be able to do stuff.
Do stuff, okay.
Yeah.
Able to do stuff. Talent, which could be juggling, singing, whatever. You know,
Hot dog eating contest, whatever.
right. Being able to jack your cock and come in 30 seconds,
Sure.
would that be one?
Well,
You know?
it's pretty basic talent, but yeah,
Yeah, but it's a talent only one of them on the stage has.
allegedly.
Yeah. But you're talking about character, community service, and poise. No, historically, because if that was true, if that was the criteria, you could have, of those 12 girls, 6 of them could be absolute cows,
Yeah.
mooses. And you go, you know what? scholastically, community service-wise, poise-wise, they're untouchable. They might not have perky great tits and a fucking ass like an apple.
Yeah.
But, on all these other criteria that matter the most.
Resume stacks up.
This one here comes out. Yes, she's 5'8", 290, but she can burp the alphabet. She can burp the alphabet, which is a huge talent.
Yeah.
And her character and community service and poise are out of this world.
Brian, what's your talent? I can make myself into a helicopter.
Standing ovation, tears streaming down
So
faces.
brave. So brave.
So brave. So brave. I don't think we got to the one the other day where the dude, just a lady, was in one of those, like, it might have been a European version of Britain's Got Talent or one of those, and like had the dress on, was playing the piano, and cleaning it up on the 88s.
Okay. Yeah.
And then jumped away from the piano and ripped off the dress fully nude, started jumping up and down like a helicopter, and then playing the piano with her dick
Okay.
on live TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's impressive.
And
Talent.
the amount of people that came out and were like stunning and brave,
Of course.
stunning and brave.
That's exactly what we needed.
Yeah. And,
The hero none of us know we needed.
right. And here I would have thought that would have landed you in jail, at least for the night.
Yeah.
Some
Clearly.
sort of,
children probably watch that show.
almost exclusively.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Indecent exposure on
with
national
charges
TV.
by the thousands.
They brought me, Derek, and Pete Kriplevich into court because at 2 a.m, behind a dumpster in Royal Oak, the three of us took a piss.
Yep.
And a cop rolled up. And we almost got put on the sex offender registry for that. 2 a.m, 2:30 in, after the bar closed, taking a whiz before taking a cab home.
Of course.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Fuck. Anyways. It's
a bizarre world.
What did the winner say, Brian?
Was there cake?
Huh?
Will there be cake?
I think Brian consumed all of the cake and even next year's cake. So, let's see. Celebrating on her Instagram, Brian wrote, "No words could explain how much this win meant to her." I would agree. No words is a good. I have no words either.
I have lots of words.
Yeah.
Actually.
In the 100-year history of Miss America, I have officially become the first transgender title holder within the Miss America organization. No words can describe the feeling of having the opportunity to serve my community and represent my community for the very first time at Miss New Hampshire. I am thrilled to show you all what I have up my sleeves. Hairy arms? Like really hairy arms? This will be an amazing year. In a follow-up, she explains she wants to pursue a career in...
Oh, boy.
When you take a look at her...
Football?
That's a good guess. No, she's going with modeling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Football.
Right? Lane Bryant called.
She wants to pursue a career in modeling one day and create sustainable, ethical, and inclusive products such as clothing, cosmetics, and accessories. And then she finished it off with a hashtag. Hashtag queens are everywhere.
Yeah.
She wants to make everyone proud.
Yeah, the Dairy Queen.
Not everyone has been critical, though. There's a few people. You're amazing. Follow your bliss.
So brave. So strong.
Yeah. Another one said, beautiful queen, inside and out.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah. Inside, perhaps. Outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
not to rain on anyone.
Beautiful is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Hey,
To someone.
It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Amazing Black Friday deals are finally here.
African American Fridays.
And our friends, I am not allowed to take creative liberties with said speech.
Okay.
I have to
Oh,
read
that's right.
verbatim.
That's right.
Our friends and OG sponsor at Zott Ford have a bountiful inventory that is more plentiful than most. For example, they have over 30 F-150s in stock and ready to rock. Zott Ford also has Expeditions, Explorers. Didn't fix that one, did you?
Wait,
Edges.
what did they say?
Explorers. Explorers. There's just missing an R.
Oh, okay.
So Expeditions, Explorers, Edges, Escapes, Broncos,
smart
and
ass.
even a couple Mustangs available ready for you to drive home today. Not to mention, their pre-loved inventory is brimming with cars, trucks, and SUVs from all manufacturers. All manufacturers? All right. Sure. Nice. They're branching out. I like that. With prices that start below $10,000. Plus, our boy Gabara can help you get interest rates as low as 1.9% and lease payments well below $300 a month. Good thing there's no numbers in here.
Yeah.
Finally, Zott Ford makes buying and leasing simple, fun, fast, and easy, and is still paying absolute top dollar for your trade-in. Get details and surf their Black Friday specials at dealsinthed.com and tell them TDC sent you.
I wonder if they have those electric Mustang GTs. Have you seen? You've seen those, obviously. They don't look like the Mustang GT, but they're.
Well, yeah, the E or what Mach E. Is that what you mean?
I think they're a Mustang.
It's the
brand. It's got the Mustang
it
like
does,
horse logo.
It's the Mach E.
Yeah,
but they use the Mustang, which is weird.
Yeah, I think that in the what is it like candy apple red, that really bright red.
Sure.
I think that is gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good looking car.
Yeah, I first saw it out west when I was turning in my truck, which I really enjoyed too, the F-150.
Yeah.
And what a pain in the ass to turn it in California, and then Gabar and them sent out the Explorer to where I was. But yeah, I saw that red, that I want to say it was like candy apple red, and I've seen them around here too. In that color, it's like the only vehicle I know where it's like, oof, in that color, that is sharp.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I don't know how hard they are to get or
no idea
how expensive.
Should ask our boy Gabar.
Yeah, he would probably know. But I
get one.
I really did enjoy my F-150. I've really enjoyed my Explorer too. So let him take care of you over there. They're good peeps.
Absolutely.
And yeah, they've been with us for a long time.
Absolutely. I like busting his balls a little bit.
Oh yeah. He likes it too. He can take it.
Of course.
Yeah, he's a big boy because he can be a dick at times, and then I can be a dick back to him.
Yeah.
And he can absolutely take it.
Good.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's like you.
Okay.
In that respect. So,
sure.
Yeah, no problem busting his balls if he leaves an R out of the Explorer.
Yeah.
Explorer.
Explorers.
Yeah. Apple founder Steve Jobs. Idiot for a smart guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbest genius or smartest moron?
Either or. Take your pick.
Well,
he had pancreatic cancer. They found it early, and they were like, yeah, with this, you've got like a 99% chance of living. And he was like, you know what?
But
I'm going to do it with carrot juice and, broccoli juice. And they were like, good luck with that. And he died. Like,
womp womp.
By the time he realized the error of his ways, that holy shit, carrot and beet juice was not going to cure his pancreatic cancer. Now it had evolved and was way too far down the line.
Yeah.
And he gone. But he did have some stuff. In fact,
he had lots of stuff.
Yeah. Fucked over his daughter, I think, who he named that original Mac computer, the Lisa. I think that was after her, but he fucking ignored the shit out of her, like didn't even acknowledge her birth and stuff. It was weird. He's a weird dude, but he, like you and I, loved Birkenstocks.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of the Birkenstock.
Definitely am.
So they were, Julian's Auctions was auctioning off a pair of Birkenstocks that he wore through the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
Ratty looking fuckers too.
I bet, yeah.
He wore them quite a bit. They had expected the sandals to fetch between $60,000 and $80,000.
Okay. Dude, used shoes is so fucking creepy to me.
I know.
Like, I like none of it.
Yeah.
I'm not even like super creeped out by feet or anything. I just think that's like one of those things like I would never wear somebody else's shoes.
No.
Especially like a sandal. One thing like a shoe that somebody had a sock on to wear.
Yeah.
I mean, you would hope.
And this sandal is beat to shit.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not. I know nobody's going to wear it, but there's a huge used shoe market thing out there, and that's just
huge.
Fucking creeps me out.
Well, I get it. If you're buying a pair of Jordan 1s that he wore in the his first NBA championship run. You know what I mean? And you're like,
I'm just talking about
$500,000.
I'm talking collectibles. I'm talking about like to wear his shoes,
right?
Like to buy somebody else's shoes and wear them.
Yeah. I just wouldn't think Steve Jobs' Birkenstocks would be.
No, I don't think anybody's going to wear those.
Well, no. Obviously, they're not going to wear them.
They're so iconic.
Are they though?
No, they're not.
No. Like I could see Jordans, and this is coming from someone who loves when I had the means to collect. You know, I got a Nikki 6 base. Fuck all of you, they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have a smasher, one that he smashed on stage in St. Louis. And I have all kinds of things. Some vinyl that I collected, you know, some rarities, hard to find shit. I have some bats and autographed jerseys, that kind of thing that I really like. But like, so I see, you know, collectibles, but you know, I don't think you're that big into that shit
Nope.
at all. Thank God. But one of his Birkenstocks,
Just one? It's not even the pair?
I don't know. I saw one in the picture. It's probably a pair.
Yeah. Maybe they split them, tried to get 60 for each.
Yeah, right. No, they sold for $218,000.
Why? Who?
Doesn't this just say that people are making some people are making entirely too much money?
Yeah.
Because unless you have $1 billion,
Unless this is a Birkenstock thing. If like Birkenstock bought it to use as marketing.
no, they didn't identify the guy, but I think they would say, I don't think they'd have a problem saying if it was like Birkenstock Limited
Yeah.
bought it and they've got it on display at their world headquarters behind a, you know, clear box or whatever. In 1976, he hatched the beginnings of Apple Computer in Los Altos, in a Los Altos garage with Steve Wozniak, while occasionally wearing these sandals.
Oh boy.
According to the description, the sandals have been part of multiple exhibitions, including but not limited to Salon de Mobile in Milano, Italy in 2017. They were last sold at auction in 2016, anonymously purchased there. What do you think they went for then?
Wait, so they were purchased previously, and
Yeah,
now they're
auction.
being
This happens a
resold?
lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Where an auction item sells and then 10 years later it comes up again for auction.
Gotcha.
So it's sold for $218,750.
This time.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it sold for $15,000.
$3,400.
Okay. Yeah. Even
Yeah, sitting on these things, man, you know,
I guess.
you
Hey.
can get burned. You know, I think of the guy that bought Tom Brady's final touchdown pass.
Womp womp.
That guy got fucked.
Yeah.
I know there's some
I would have
baseballs.
glulied him. I would have fucking
Yeah.
had somebody glue fucking
You
Brady
almost-
in the offseason.
You almost need to.
Yeah.
Other ones, you know, when you get the hey, hit the home run that broke the record, the all-time home run leader, and it's like there's a week left in the season.
Yeah.
Sell that fucking ball before he hits
Immediately.
another one. You
Right.
know,
Yep.
you don't want to hang on to it thinking you got $1 million prize and now it's worth, I don't know, the retail $12.50 when you know,
It'd still probably be worth, a couple grand.
Yeah.
But
But when someone inevitably offers you $1 million in the stands,
Yeah, right then and there.
there, because there's those people who are on site for those iconic games, take it.
yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, the Brady one. That's classic.
yeah, it's a great one. He's probably fucking with people he knew all along. He's gonna come back. Teenage drummer
Yeah?
breaks my heart. Was found dead.
Oh, no.
Yeah, at a recycling facility after he climbed into a dumpster and was compressed by a garbage truck.
Ah, that means crushed.
Man, that would stink.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, would that be worse? Or didn't you say recently someone got sucked into one of those
A wood chipper.
wood chippers?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I mean,
You know,
witness it, but yeah.
Head first would be the way to go with a wood chipper,
Ideally,
right?
yeah.
Feet first would suck, especially if you got halfway through and someone killed it.
Right.
You know, I'd be screaming, "Turn it back on! Turn it back on!"
finish me.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Going head first is the only way to go, and I imagine a lot of them get caught with a sleeve.
Exactly. The yanks you right in there. Boom, it's done.
Oh,
it's over.
that's gotta be just
Just spraying
horrific.
that red slushy all over the place.
That or falling into a vat of acid. We've seen that in movies before.
Yeah, in movies.
We even had a story about that. There was a guy, I think, in Ohio that fell into a vat of acid. One of those big, giant ones fell over
Yeah.
the railing or something. This guy, he was night out and climbed into a dumpster, who hasn't been there.
Sure.
Take a little nap.
Is that all he was doing? Was crashing?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know if he was dumpster diving or what happened there.
Well, he's 19. He's from New Jersey. Kellen Bischoff is his name. He's found dead Saturday around 8:45 a.m. at Total Recycling Facility in Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, after attending an off-campus house party near Kutztown University. He plays drums in a local band called Hellfire.
Okay.
Now, do not just Google Hellfire because there's an actual another band called Hellfire.
A real band called Hellfire?
Yeah, not that this isn't he's not a real band or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. But
I did.
but Hellfire is not that's not the only one. So he'd been visiting family in Pennsylvania when he was reported missing. He was spotted on surveillance footage climbing into a dumpster behind a Dollar Tree.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's a rough go when you find yourself in a dumpster behind a Dollar Tree.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah. Hours later,
at least that they're not like there's not perishables. Way better than going like behind a restaurant or something.
Yeah,
like that, where
where
you
they're
get the
dumping
stinky, shitty garbage.
that sludge.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever walk behind a dumpster to take a piss and it's just like a slip and slide? It's like an ice rink of just nastiness.
Yep.
Hours later, a garbage truck arrived at the location and emptied the dumpsters into the back of the vehicle where it then compressed.
Yeah, that's
What would
they
that
do.
feel like to just be crushed? I wonder if that'd be fast or if that would.
Not fast enough. Not fast enough. And I wonder at what point he woke up.
Probably once it was covered and you just heard the as it's lowering.
I mean, wouldn't you wake up like as soon as, because those things come in and pick you up. Like pick up the thing, take it, throw it in the back, dump it, and then like you had a lot of time to make a move here.
Yeah, he must have been hammered.
Wasted. Yeah.
Yeah, like blackout drunk, which might have benefited him, to be honest.
Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
Maybe
what I
he
mean?
didn't wake up at all. Maybe.
If you got squished like a grape, I'd rather be passed the fuck out.
Of course. Yeah, so maybe he never woke up at all.
Yeah. He was identified by his unique tattoos.
Oh,
That's
God, I was
not
going to
good.
say,
Yeah.
that had to be a tough one.
Yeah, it's either teeth or in some cases, yeah.
Could probably still pull a fingerprint, I guess, off of.
Maybe.
Perhaps he even had a wallet on him.
Maybe.
Did we really have to go with the tattoos?
Yeah, his tattoos. Well, he had unique tattoos.
I mean, I guess you can't guarantee that just because a wallet and an unrecognizable body is that person.
Yeah. Investigators believe the teen's death was accidental. They haven't found signs of foul play. The autopsy did confirm his injuries were consistent with having been dumped into and later compressed by the garbage truck.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I don't know.
That's consistent, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all the shit gushed out of him. His skull was crushed.
Where would it come out of first? Would it come out your butthole, your mouth, your ears? Would it blow out your belly button or your toes?
Well, I don't think your belly button. I think that's pretty sealed up.
Is it?
I don't think your toes. Yeah, no, I think, I think your eyes, your mouth, your ears.
Butthole.
Your butthole, yeah.
Pee hole?
Probably eventually, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't come out a lot, but, it would come out.
Yeah.
At least all the pee would get pushed right out of there.
His bandmates started a GoFundMe to help with his funeral expenses. Kellen was the drummer in our band Hellfire and was a dear friend of all of ours. He was very dedicated and passionate about music and our band. Due to his unfortunate and tragic passing, we have set up a GoFundMe to help the Bischoff family for any expenses such as the funeral. Family also set up a meal train fundraiser where donors can schedule to drop off meals or donate money to those going through a rough time. His family remembers him as an infectious, fun-loving personality. He had incredible potential to one day be one of the best drummers in the world. He was incredibly passionate and persistent in his pursuit of music. We couldn't have asked for a better drummer to rock out with in the time we had together, his bandmates added on Instagram.
I mean, really? No better drummer?
Well, you want to see him? I did.
Okay.
So that one there, if you play that video.
All right, let's see.
And as a drummer, not a great drummer, but someone who is
can appreciate the craft.
Can appreciate the craft. I'm hate
Let's
to lose
see.
one. Okay.
What are we doing here? There he is.
Unmute him.
Is this a joke?
No.
Really? Okay, because it's someone that can't appreciate the craft. Apparently, that sounds like shit. That sounds fucking garbage, right? Is it? Am I okay? Is that the joke? Is that the point that this guy fucking blows?
He is arguably
Holy shit!
the worst.
Thank you. All right, good.
This is the worst drumming I've seen since Keith Bushy tried to pretend he was a drummer in the band Just Us.
Sounds like one of the little kid drum sets.
Troy,
a little toy monkey.
I cannot explain to you the level of shit that drumming was. For his family, what happened?
The screen just went off.
The fuck? What, are we still on?
Yeah, I think so, but I can't. I don't know what just
Look,
happened.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay.
I want to read this to you again.
Yeah, do that. Carry on.
His family remembers him for his infectious and fun-loving personality. He had incredible potential to one day be one of the best drummers in the world. He was incredibly passionate and persistent in his pursuit of music. We couldn't have asked for a better drummer to rock out with in the time we had together, his bandmates wrote on Instagram.
Really? Not you couldn't. I mean, clearly Hellfire is. Here, I got this fixed here. Is not the same without him, but boy, it's a real shame we didn't get to see them perform live.
This could be the best thing that's ever happened to Hellfire.
Oh my God! Well, yes, whatever is going to happen from this point on will be an upgrade.
I mean, dude. Look,
okay, good. I'm so glad that I was like, what the fuck am I watching? This is garbage. Like, I could do that, and I cannot drum.
You can do that. You could do that. Yeah. Your drum lessons start soon, by the way.
Boy, okay.
Listen, there are so many kids his age and much younger that are extremely talented players. That are just, there are little girls out there that are
killing it. Absolutely.
on drums. Like, no bullshit. You see them and you go, if this kid sticks with it, the chops are going to be undeniable. They're already flying around a kit. They're already pounding. Go ahead and play it again. Like, he's
okay. Yeah.
Even the way his drums are set up are an embarrassment to drummers. Yeah. Like, flip that stick.
Walk off.
Gave us a fucking.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah.
Some practice.
Just do a little practice. His left foot is just going kick, 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 kick.
Yeah, that's plenty. That's enough of that fucking nonsense.
That's as bad a drumming session as you're ever going to see. And again, I hate to speak ill of the dead.
No,
this is funny. I've had a few people over here from time to time. Drummers.
Sure.
Claim to be drummers. Great example is Bobby Kelly.
Okay.
Bobby Kelly.
Yeah.
Remember when Bob was here?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, got a drum set. He played a drummer on a TV show with Dennis Leary.
Oh, right.
Got to have Bobby Kelly in it. And Bobby had to fucking go to like drummer camp. Bobby's a horrific drummer.
Yeah.
No shame at all. Bobby will grab the drumsticks. He will hit the shit out of them. And he's terrible. Bill Burr, decent little drummer.
Yeah. He takes it seriously.
I'm shocked. Like, there are so many.
You had Bill Burr here?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I love the story of when Bill sold out Madison Square Garden, and they're like, "Oh, what do you want to do with the stage? This and that." And he's like, "What I want before the first night, I want a full drum set on stage," because he wanted to know what it felt like to fucking play the drums on stage at Madison Square Garden.
Attaboy.
And it's like, dude, I love it. I love that. Like, had a kit brought in and he could fucking rock out in a stadium like that. And but there's the amount of people that consider themselves drummers who fucking suck. They can maybe keep the most basic of beats, and it's like, well, technically I'm doing it, so I guess I'm a drummer.
Yeah, if I put a stick onto the drum, that makes me a drummer.
I'm a drummer, and it's like, I don't consider myself a guitar player or really a drummer, and I can sort of play both.
Sure.
So to me, there were years when I would make videos, of myself or me and Zach that I never posted.
Yeah.
And I was 1,000 times better than that.
Yep.
Like, way fucking better than that. The lack of shame there to be like, postable.
Yeah.
Postable.
Getting a little practice in.
Yeah, let's do a little practice. Let me give you the fucking devil horns, rock out to the camera.
Metallica.
Yeah, throw my sticks.
Right.
Yeah, just rocking it up.
Doing it just like Lars.
Dude, if you give me 1 week, I'll have you playing drums at a level where you could play just about every pop song for the most part.
That's fine.
You know,
I could be.
you don't
right
need to
now.
do the
I can do
fills.
better than that.
You are better than that. I've seen
Hey,
you fuck around on my drums
I'm
before.
gonna reach out to Hellfire. They're
Yeah.
clearly looking for a drummer.
They
There's
are.
a vacancy in the band.
He had incredible potential to one day be one of the greatest drummers. Did he?
No, he did not.
You know, one of my favorite
he
things
did
to
not.
do is to look at drummers, and I can tell immediately. Not like because what the drummers I'm looking at are all incredible. They're all fucking amazing pros. But when you look at some of them, you just go, that dude had to work way harder than most.
Yeah.
To be that. You know what I mean? Like
Really, yeah, but it's very intentional. Whereas a lot of guys, it's just effortless, and it's
you know,
just an extension of themselves.
Yeah, you look at Tommy Lee, you joke all you want, but that dude was on records at 17 years old, and everything about him looks fluid, natural. The first time that dude picked up sticks, he could play.
Right.
Travis Barker, your boy in Tool,
Danny Carey,
I mean,
The Octopus.
yeah, like it's not even fair. It makes you not want to play drums anymore. But there's a bunch of drummers out there. You know, I think Stuart Copeland from the Police.
Yeah.
You just go, dude, the guy was born with sticks in his hands.
Right.
The way he plays, it's just one motion, one fluid thing. And there's a million other examples of guys like that. But then there are some guys, they just look really stiff. And you're like,
The fucking always kills me, the old school, the fucking kind of.
Stuart Copeland does that and holding them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I feel bad. You know, his family's being supportive. His bandmates are being supportive.
Sure, of course.
But and if you told me, if you told me this was an elementary school band, even then I'd be like,
no.
Pick a different instrument.
Find something else.
But 19 playing in there's no way you're playing in bars.
No.
Like no fucking way. Like your bandmates are talking about you being in a band, Hellfire, or playing around Jersey. Really?
I mean, that was like. I mean, I was just 84 likes.
From October.
And that's only because.
And I wonder if anybody has the balls in the comments to go, dude, for real?
Yeah.
This is some of the worst drumming I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, maybe.
You know? Oh my God. Yeah, it was funny because I Googled or I YouTubed Hellfire. I was like, all right, let's see. You know, it wouldn't have shocked me at all if this kid was a fucking prodigy. You know, at 19, you know, there's a lot of guys that are fucking brilliant. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, so I watched that video and then I was like, no. So then I did YouTube for Hellfire and found an actual band and the drummer's really good. And I'm like, if this dude gets credit for that Hellfire drumming.
Yeah, no shit, right? People are just going to look it up.
Some easy practice crossing my hands back and forth.
Is that what you did there?
Is that what you were doing?
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, and those, what is that? What is that symbol? That's a B&B.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
And so is he left-handed? He might be left-handed, but his toms over there, see how one's leaning to the left and one's more leaning to the right? Yeah, that's not
what you're going to do.
No.
Maybe he just hits him so hard he knocked him on a whack.
No, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's possible, T.
Yeah.
He does look like a fucking hitter.
He does. Really smacking him. Hey, this part of the show is brought to you by Janet Davis Cleaners on Woodward and Berkeley. It's family owned since 1938, and they offer free pickup and delivery. They use only the best environmentally friendly cleaning methods, meaning it's guaranteed odor free. They have an intact. Oh my God,
What's wrong?
I'm all stuffed up now from being outside all day.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
catching
that
up to me.
happens.
I'm trying to hang in there, but. Hey, they're full-service dry cleaners, casual clothes, work clothes, wedding gowns, as well as sheets, comforters, duvet covers, tablecloths, and more. Visit janetdaviscleaners.com or call them at 248-543-0340. Mention TDC and get $20 off your first home pickup for new customers only. Hey, shameless plug, just for the record.
Yeah.
This guy's got to go fund me. My niece, Faith.
Yeah.
I have a
Hell of a basketball player.
hell of a basketball player. She's doing a like a charity thing, her and her teammates, where they shoot 100 free throws for they're raising money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
Okay,
breast
I've heard of
cancer.
that. Okay,
Breast
cool.
cancer,
Okay.
yep. It's near and dear to our hearts. My mother is a breast cancer survivor.
Very good.
So I pledged, money for everyone she makes or whatever. But there's no like actual link or something to do it. It just
So what is it like? I pledge 25 cents for every free throw you make or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, I did $100, but yeah, whatever. You can do whatever you want. So not that I expect anybody to do that or whatever, but
Why not?
Because I don't. There's no like link to actually do it.
Well, can you get a link or
there's no like actually like it's their school is like doing it, and it's like a little thing. My sister posted for it, and she was like, "Hey, so I did it." And I asked her for it, and she was like, "I go, so is there a thing?" She's like, "Well, no, it's just kind of." I mean, the money, they can just make a donation to the Susan G. Komen Foundation, or they can, whatever.
Well, that stinks.
I know. It was a little disappointing. I was a little disappointed.
She's a little fucking badass, too,
She
dude.
is a little badass.
She's adopted, right?
She is, yes. She is adopted.
She's a fucking little baller. Yeah. She's a fucking baller on the basketball court.
Straight from China, that one.
Yeah. A little point guard, but fucking not afraid to dive into the crowd.
Ball hawk, dude. Yeah,
steals. Can drain them, too.
Yeah, little handles for days. She had 2 older brothers that were hoopers. And it was like, okay, you want the ball, take it from me.
Yeah.
So she learned, and she had to. She had to be able to keep the ball when she got it, and she had to be able to go and get it from them.
It's funny you say that.
And Tyler played basketball at Ball State.
Yeah.
He's a legit hooper,
Yeah. It's funny that you say that because my brother and I growing up, I'm 4.5 years older than my sister. My brother's 2.5 years older than my sister. But she's got a better arm than most all girls.
Yeah, absolutely. Sticks.
Outside of Tooch's daughter, Jess, who's a legit college fucking
softball player.
So she throws better than any guy I know. Literally at 13 she did. But my sister's can throw a football better than most guys I know. And it's 100% because of that. Because G and I showed no mercy. We weren't going to let her I don't care if it was monkey in the middle.
Whatever.
What we were doing. You better catch it. You better hang on to it, and you better throw it back to us properly.
Yep, exactly right.
She's
learned.
We were at the beach a year or two ago in Oakland, and out on the beach, me and G and Kristen. First, we had the soccer ball out there, which sucks to do in sand.
Oh, right.
And then we started throwing the rock. And, dude, she's out there fucking dropping dimes. It's like, that a girl, man. She still got it.
Post to the corner.
Yeah.
A little bit, dropping it in the bucket over the shoulder.
Hell yeah.
There you go, Sticks.
Love it.
So anyways, if anybody is interested or whatever, you reach out to me and we can figure it out. But that's basically, there's all, like I said, I tried to do an actual link or something for it, but there's nothing there.
Reach out to her, not your sister. Reach out to, there's got to be some link to the high school website that would direct you there.
Yeah, but there's not. I think it's just something they're like doing like in person at the school kind of a thing.
So how did you donate?
I haven't technically yet. I forget what day it is. It's coming up that she's doing it.
Yeah.
I'll have to find out what it is. But
okay.
I'm doing $1 per free throw.
Okay.
Spread out.
Well, for every made free throw?
Yeah, whatever. I'll give it $100 anyway. But
yeah. She ain't hit 100 out of 100.
No, but I bet you she hits at least 90.
and honestly,
fucking bullshit.
I would encourage her to lie because it's for a good cause. Say you hit 100. Every one of your teammates hit 100 as well.
No, it's fine. Like I said, it's something they're doing like in person at the school.
Yeah.
And whatever, and they're promoting it. But I was all excited, like, oh, cool. Let me promote it. Let me see.
Yeah.
I don't know, televise that thing, whatever. But it seems very informal.
Yeah.
But more than anything, breast cancer.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer is right.
Susan G. Komen.
Margot Robbie.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what you would call a biscuit.
Yes.
What I would call a biscuit.
What's favorite role? Is it Suicide Squad stuff?
Well, yeah. The
first one?
What's her, Dave's Little Monster thing. The hell's her name in that?
I know.
That's Joker and... what the hell is her name? It's my God.
It's been a long day already.
You have no idea.
No, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
She recently announced that Disney's all-female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie is no longer being made.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is so offensive to me. I don't know why I care so much. Harley Quinn. Yes. Thank you. And this should tell you, too, because Harley Quinn in the very first... Was it the very first Suicide Squad, or did they do a spinoff of just her?
They did a spinoff. Well, there was Suicide Squad, and then there was Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
Right.
And then also...
Was there another Harley Quinn one?
Looks like another Suicide Squad.
So, when they first did Suicide Squad, Biscuit doesn't even explain the level of hot she was.
Oh, right. And then they had to dog her up for the second one.
Yes.
Girl power.
So they got the female director, the female fucking producers, they got all that, and they frumped her up. And that movie did not do very well. and everybody noticed it.
Yeah.
Her outfit was shit. Everything about it. She's Margot Robbie, so of course she's still hot.
Yeah.
But did not do her any favors. And it was like, okay, know what your product is and know who your fan base is. Even the girls want to see her smoking hot.
Of course, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The girls want to see her in the fucking cropped belly shirt and the the fishnets, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's the dream. Or not the dream, but that's the
goal.
Well,
That's the ideal situation is to seeing her on display.
yeah, I guess. I'm not wording that right, but like, that's the fantasy.
Okay.
Is that level of perfection. Here's a badass woman taking no shit from a guy or anybody.
Yeah.
And she's a fucking knockout, tiny, dainty little thing. And then you frump her up. But this idea of like, oh yeah, we're gonna take a film that's grossed $2 billion in America and $3.07 billion worldwide, the Jack Sparrow Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Let's just make it all chicks and steal that idea.
Right.
And that to me is like, dude.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Exactly. 100%. So when it blows up in your face and dies a horrible death like Ghostbusters, all female Ghostbusters did.
Whatever the new weird rendition that they just put out, probably quadrupled whatever the chick version of it was.
Right. So, and then what did they do? Do you remember what the women did when that movie bombed?
Oh, because everybody's misogynistic.
And
right?
sexist.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. It couldn't be that the cast sucked or the script sucked or
Right.
people were offended that you would take such an iconic thing and just be like, oh yeah, let's just replace everybody with chicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, there are chick movies that work.
Sure.
Amy Poehler has done,
Bridesmaids. So
Bridesmaids.
It holds up.
Hilarious.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep.
Great example, too, with an original script
Yep.
written for these female characters, and they're great in it.
Yep.
Some could argue Charlie's Angels, or, back in the day with Drew Barrymore and whoever else was in that. But that you can have a female lead cast that works.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. Awesome.
Yep. League of Their Own.
Huh?
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own's great.
Pitch Perfect. 9 to 5.
9 to 5. Dolly Parton and them
classic.
titties. Yeah. What about
Dabney Coleman. Look at that.
was Dabney Coleman in that?
That was the bad guy, wasn't he? Or the villain?
Shit, I don't know. I don't even know if I saw it, but
Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, and Jane Fonda.
okay. And then there's some. I know there's more, but to me that's like going, oh yeah, we're doing the Hangover chick version. You're like, okay, how about you just write an original script and not try to steal something that's already a commercial success?
Because they can't write a real script.
Yeah, but they can.
Some people can.
Some people can.
Yeah.
So she says it's no longer being made.
Those who can do. Those who can't, make it with chicks.
Yeah. We had an idea where we were developing it for a while, ages ago, to have more of a female-led, different kind of story, which we thought would be really cool, but I guess they don't want to do it. Yeah, they watched the all-chick Ghostbusters.
They know. They've seen this. Doesn't work out.
Yeah. The announcement was made in June 2020 that Robbie would star in the female-focused pirate spinoff. Johnny Depp, who played Captain Jack in the franchise, was not part of the cast for any upcoming projects. Jerry Bruckheimer talking about the franchise's future. Will Depp be back? Not at this point. The future is yet to be decided. And while Bruckheimer seemed open to Depp rejoining the cast at some point in the future, this is for other pirates, not the female one. He said Depp does not seem ready to forgive and forget. Depp, and I don't blame him. He's fucking pissed that, he built this character from scratch, put a ton of himself into it, and then, when it looked like, oh yeah, his bitch wife Amber Heard was saying stuff about him, everybody just believed her, believe all women, and he was guilty until proven innocent. And so, they nixed him with the franchise and all that, and he's like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't. That's fucking ridiculous.
What?
Trying to do that with the Pirates of the Caribbean. That's
Yeah.
an iconic character that you just can't fuck with.
Yeah.
But they bastardize all this stuff. They
Yeah.
just take it and they run it into the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys fucking defend the Star Wars garbage to the death, but if you really want to take,
I don't know about
a
that.
lot, not you necessarily, a lot of people do, and I mean, it should be criminal what they're doing to it.
Yeah.
You know?
And we knew they were going to. As soon as Disney got involved,
Yep.
it was over.
Don't forget Ocean's 8.
Was that the all-female? Was that an all-female? Oh,
Yeah.
Did it tank?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm not looking at fucking box office numbers, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That or
It didn't come to mind, did it?
No.
Right.
No. Some of the others too, God, along the lines of Ocean's 8.
There's a 2020 did an American Pie, Girls Rules.
Okay. Just seems like you're setting yourself up to fail.
Yeah, no, exactly right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, let's see.
what are we doing here, ladies?
Yeah. Why? How could this possibly not fucking go? I did not realize, and I may have to go back and check this one out, because there is an American Psycho 2. I'm a big fan of American Psycho.
Oh, yeah. I was
Christian
thinking
Bale?
Psycho. Christian Bale, yeah. Hugh Lewis
Right?
in the news.
Yeah, exactly. Celebrate his entire catalog.
Yeah.
Huge American Psycho.
gruesome
I think it's
movie.
fucking awesome.
Gruesome.
Yeah. American Psycho 2, All American Girl, 2002. With, wait for it, Mila Kunis.
Okay, wait. Is this out or it's coming?
2002.
2002?
Yes, this was done.
What year
I've never
was-
seen it.
What year was American Psycho?
Pre-2002, I'm guessing, since this is American Psycho 2.
Yeah.
So they
Holy
did a remake
shit.
with Mila Kunis. I've never seen it, heard of it, even knew it existed.
2002 Mila Kunis, I would think would be 10.
But I'm not mad at it.
We might need to check this damn film out. She's so fucking beautiful.
Oh, big fan. Big fan. Indeed.
How do we, speaking of fans.
Don't forget the next Karate Kid
Ugh.
with
yeah.
Hillary Skank.
Yeah. There was one I was thinking of along the lines of Ocean's 8. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what it was. As far as fans of actors, whatever, how do you feel about Andy Dick?
You know,
Is he kind of like... sorry. Go ahead.
No, keep burping.
No. I was thinking like this generation's Andy... Man on the Moon. Can't really remember anybody.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
The wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
You know, kind of like that, like oddball.
no, I don't think so. And in fact, I've actually really didn't like him at first, and then kind of came around.
On Dick.
Yeah. Well, Andrew Dick, the
Right.
actor.
Right.
And then now I'm sort of indifferent. But like at first I was like, this guy's just annoying as shit.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple things, and I'm like, okay, he's kind of, but he's done some shit where he's just a maniac. And
Yeah.
it's like, all right.
There was one, and I can't remember the name of it, but he played a football coach.
I don't see him to be overly talented in any capacity.
Yeah, I think it's called Division III,
Okay.
and he's a football coach, and he's just fucking awful. He's an awful person.
Yeah.
You know, beating his students and the team. And I fucking loved that movie. I don't know if it would hold up still.
Sure. Probably not. But yeah.
But he can't keep his dick to himself or his hands off people. Is the problem with Andrew Dick?
Yeah.
You know, and maybe he's trying to live up to his namesake. I don't know.
Handy Dick.
Yeah, he's going to be spending the next 3 months in jail after his conviction.
What dude do?
Sexual battery.
Oh boy.
He appeared in L.A. court on Thursday where he was sentenced to 90 days in jail.
Oh,
He was ordered to check himself into the L.A. County Jail starting November 17th. He'll also be forced to register as a sex offender. He was arrested back in April of 2018 after an Uber driver told the sheriff's department that he reached for and grabbed his cock and balls.
Okay.
The drivers.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I've been in plenty of Ubers, plenty of cabs too.
Yeah.
The thought of reaching around and grabbing the cock and balls of my driver, it's never even like if I've got a super hot chick driving, I could see going, man, I know I can't, but boy, I'd love to cup them titties.
Yeah.
I could see saying that. I've never had a male driver where I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't mind just...
Can't talk now, you mute. We got that old little blind
Here's your boy.
mute girl.
Yeah.
Old Yeller. What's her name? Old
Helen Yeller.
Helen Yeller.
Killing Yeller.
No, old Helen Yeller. Old
Don't you guys mean Helen Keller?
Who's ready ready for some Division III football. We've got the Division III home Blue Cock.
Let's go! If they don't produce a winning record next season, it will be the end of the football people.
As far as the head coach goes, we're going to need somebody who's got some famousness to them.
The bat Mercedes, bitch! You go and hire a known lunatic as a publicity stunt for more attention?
You gotta razzle-dazzle them.
Run, you little quarterback, run! I got you, Timmy. Oh, yeah! For the next couple and a half months or 3, your ass is as grass is.
And you're the lawnmower.
And you're the lawnmower.
No, you're the lawnmower.
No, you're the lawnmower. What?
The question is, how are you going to do that? I watched some of your team play, and they look like they're a PSA for rickets.
We play football, we don't play rickets.
I'm on. Ready? This is Division III. He's treating it like D1 Navy SEALs.
Why put yourself
I think it totally holds up.
You some kind of masochist?
You should consider it a win if you score 2 points against us.
Yeah. I need you to prick it up.
Prick it up.
I need a win, kid!
You are single-handedly destroying this program.
The nation!
Yeah. You
All
get the
right,
point.
yeah. I think
Division
there's
III
I think
football
there's going to be an
finals.
uptick in Division III viewings here in the next
Yeah.
24 hours.
I have it on DVD, and I think he was doing an interview on the Drew and Mike show, and so they sent us copies of this
Yeah.
fucking offbeat comedy, and I remember thinking it was funny.
Sure.
What's not funny is grabbing cocks and balls in a.
I think it's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man-on-man ball crime. So he's got to check himself in on the 17th, which is just 2 days from now.
Oh.
He was arrested and blah, blah, blah. The court also ordered Dick to complete 52 AA sessions.
All right, 1 a week for a year. See that math I just pulled out?
It was great. I was wondering how they came up with that number. You're absolutely right. It's 1 a week.
Yeah.
Good job. 52, I bet it's the same reason. 52 sexual compulsion anonymous sessions.
Oh boy, they're really jamming him into this guy. He's got to do.
Yeah.
He's got to go to what? What was it? Dick's Anonymous and
AA?
Perverts Anonymous.
Yeah. Also, 12 mental health counseling sessions. At least that's only one a month.
1 a month. Yeah, there you go. See, good math. Nice job.
Yeah. And pay restitution to the victim. After his release, he'll spend the next 12 months on summary probation. Where
Wait, did the guy come?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that would be his compensation.
Yeah. He'll be on summary probation where he'll be monitored while he finishes the classes in counseling. Case is just the latest string of legal troubles, many of which involve physical assault. He was sentenced to 14 days in jail back in 2019 for sexual battery charges when he grabbed a woman's ass when she walked past him on the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to work
You can't
out
do
well.
that. You're just not allowed to do that anymore.
You can't do it.
I mean, what do you think this is, 2018?
I know.
When it was legal to do that stuff? It's weird. Though he only spent 1 night in jail due to overcrowding. So he was right back out on the streets.
Sure. Get that dick back on the street.
He also spent time in jail after an altercation with his
Boyfriend. Yeah, sure.
who he claimed hit him over the head with a liquor bottle during an argument.
Okay. Yeah.
He was also arrested for felony assault with a deadly weapon with his fiancee, Elisa Jordana, stating Dick went after her lover with a metal chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jealous bitch.
Back in May, he was booked into Orange County on suspicion of felony sexual battery after an altercation at a campground that was streamed live on YouTube. Just last month, he was arrested for burglary after he was accused of stealing power tools from a home that was under construction in Santa Barbara.
Whoa.
He was apprehended trying to flee the scene.
I was going to say, did some guys in pickup trucks chase him down and shoot him or anything?
No, he's
No?
white.
Oh,
He's white.
that's
Don't
right.
forget that.
I forgot. This, this would never happen. I don't even know if I ever told you. I had a fucking great marketing idea years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was?
He got busted for grabbing this guy's dick in an Uber, right?
Yeah.
Have cab-style cars, right, with the plexiglass across, sort of cop-style cars, whatever, with the divider.
Sure.
To separate, the haves and the
Obviously.
have-nots.
Yeah.
Topless drivers. Boober.
Boober. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adults
all
only?
it's all just fucking, whatever. Just rubber in the back. You want to knock it out? Go ahead. Do you want to check out my titties? Go ahead. You guys want to fuck in the back? Whatever. Go ahead.
Could we find a hot enough chick to get started with? Just get it off the ground.
Listen,
Boober.
I think so. I mean, I think it's there.
If you like,
again, it's not 2018. I don't think we can do it anymore. But that's when I had the idea. Boober.
What if you tinted out the windows?
Of course, you have to tint out the windows.
Well,
yeah, of course.
If you went and scoured,
otherwise you got to register on the sex offenders list. They see you jacking it.
No. I mean for the titties, for the drivers.
Yeah.
Is it illegal to jack in the back of your car?
I think so. If anybody, it's illegal to apparently put your dick out and piss behind a dumpster and
That's
load.
true.
So
That's
I think
point.
jacking it is just frowned on in any environment.
Yeah.
Not any, but
All right.
publicly.
Let's get to some email.
All right.
What do you say to that?
Boober.
Prop 3. Mike, I don't understand how you can preach about trans shit every show and then vote yes on Prop 3 with love, Bone Job.
All right, Bone Job. Okay. Yeah. To each their own, sir.
Yeah.
You know what the beauty of your vote is? It's your vote.
It's my
you
vote.
You get to.
If you don't like it.
Yep. You get to put it anywhere you want. Check any box you like.
Mike and Troy, I'd
us.
shag a robot and I'd have it programmed to call me Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago, the entire time.
Nice.
Love the show. Suck a dick.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Now, that is from I Am the Walrus.
Cuckoo, ka-choo.
John Fetterwoman. How the fuck did this guy get elected? I give up. This country is lost.
Yeah, well.
It's from John.
Exactly.
One more. Hey, Mike, are you verified on Twitter? I feel
Would
like...
that be a John P. by chance?
Huh?
Would that be a John P.?
I don't know.
Well.
Why?
Just curious.
No.
Oh, well. All right.
No.
H.
Huh?
H.
Last name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't see a P.
Middle is a P. I know.
Oh, okay. Mike, are you verified on Twitter? I feel like if you were to be mentioned once or twice, crazy, it never comes up. It's a great question. I understand why you would ask that. As a matter of fact,
Are you? Are you still?
I don't know if I still am. I was verified when it.
I'm going to check it every day and watch when that check drops off.
It's gonna be a sad day, isn't it?
I seriously was going to just go buy one just to do it. Still got the check?
Still got my blue check mark.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. For those that don't know, yes, I am verified, and I was verified when it was strictly about level of
something.
status
Yeah.
and celebrity.
When you had to actually be somebody.
Yeah, I don't
get the check.
I don't talk about it because it's not a big deal at all. Right. Being recognized as a celebrity on some level with Twitter, it's fine. Take it or leave it. I could care less. But yeah. So for those that are wondering and asking if I'm verified on Twitter, currently I am. But they're changing the whole system.
Your days are numbered.
So yeah, I'm not paying for it. I was part of the original celebrity crew. It was like they identified celebrities, gave them a free blue check. Now, not so impressed with it. So
Sure.
yeah.
It's going right down the shitter.
Yeah. Anyway, just want to keep people in the loop as to what's going on. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you for joining us today. We certainly appreciate it. God, it's getting cold out there. I hate it.
Burr.
We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Hopefully, you'll all join us.